Good afternoon. You know that if I don't start on time, I'm going to be in trouble with Bob Bedingfield. But Bob, my watch says 2:30, just so you know. That was unkind.
That was true.
Okay, I'm going to introduce Leon, and I have a few things to say. I told him he could talk for the full hour, but I'm going to talk about 15 minutes of those, so just kind of be prepared. Actually, I'm not going to talk that long, but most of you have that sheet that says what faith can do. I am going to read from it, but I hope you will read it if you don't have a copy now. In 1965, a young Haitian man gave his life to Christ and began a life of ministry in 1972. The man was Leon Dorleans. In his sophomore year at college, he began as a student minister and subsequently planted 14 churches in different areas of Haiti over a 6-year period. He worked as a Bible teacher and leadership instructor, training others to lead and serve churches. He also earned degrees in sacred literature, theology, and divinity. In 1989, this is the last paragraph I'm reading. In 1989, Leon started City Soleil Christian Church. His work in preaching in the most impoverished and destitute area of Port-au-Prince became Haiti Outreach Ministries. Now, thanks to Leon and his wife Jackie, HOM has grown to a thriving ministry. And down at the very bottom of the page, you will see the website for Haiti Outreach Ministries if you're interested in finding out more. This is Leon. You all have met Leon already. I know him. He's gone around and talked to every one of you. I was so overcome when I wrote to the Haiti Outreach Ministries and asked them to send me somebody to talk about sponsorship of a child at school in Haiti. I expected somebody to come down from the office in Matthews. You know, somebody just would come and just talk to us a little bit. And then I got the word that Leon would come. Now, I don't know, I know you don't understand this, but that was like asking for a priest and getting the Pope. So fortunately, he's a friend of mine, or I would have been really, really nervous. But he's just delightful, as many of you have mentioned or noticed already. We know that Scotland County is one of the most impoverished counties in the state. Haiti is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. And Port-au-Prince and City of Soleil area is its poorest part. And that's where he has planted churches and schools, if you can imagine that. Okay, basically that's all. Oh, the prayer cards that you all got, hold on to those. We are going to be using them later. I have asked Leon if he would end this program with this prayer. And we'll talk more about that later. But this is almost the end of the introduction. Several years ago, it was the year of the big earthquake, as a matter of fact, my minister said, you know, you really need to go to Haiti. See, I'm not a missionary, and I never wanted to go as a missionary, but Jay said, yeah, you should go. And Leon, every time I saw him, said, oh, you ought to come to Haiti sometime. And I said, find somebody else. But finally, Jay broke me down. He said, this is just for a long weekend. I'm taking people from the Outreach Foundation, which is Presbyterian. Some have met him and some have not. And so they want to kind of see what it's like in Haiti and what they're giving to. So I finally said, okay, I'll go. 5 minutes after I told Jay that, Leon called me and said, oh, you're coming to Haiti, didn't I tell you you would? But here comes the introduction, and I'm going to walk away from the mic. I think you'll be able to hear me. Don't get up yet. When we arrived in Haiti, it's a small airport. There were several hundred people out this way behind the fence, couldn't get Well, he turned to me, and except for the pronoun, this is what he said, and this is his introduction. He's here. It's a miracle. Hallelujah. Your turn.
And the miracle goes on. I'm here. And you are here too. That makes a big difference. I'm sure every one of you here, you have heard Leon.
Yeah, they have.
And I know it's all from Claire is my claim to fame, especially here. Because it seems like everybody that I was introduced to, you are Leon. I've heard so much about you. Welcome, welcome. So now I have my claim to fame, but I have something to live up to. And that's tough. But one thing I want you to know that I have a story to share with you, and that story is very excited. That story is not about Leon. That story is about what God can do when anyone who believes in him said, yes, Lord, what do you want me to do? Many times I've said that God is a great God, and he is, but he also has a sense of humor. He does. A sense of humor to even use even Leon. Now, I've heard that Leon, if you turn it backward, it is Noel. Noel, Christmas time, Papa Noel. But it's also, I have a nickname by the name of Leon the Lion. Because to work in Haiti, especially right now, you have to know who you believe in. You have to know that you are not by yourself. You have to know that God is with you, and because God is with you, great things could come out of you, even if you are just an ordinary person. And this is a story that I want to share with you. But I also have another name. It's not so much Leon. Others call me Noel. Others said, oh, Leon, the neon. But my real name, because of God, is Leon the peon. And God is in charge. He's doing wondrous things, even in Haiti. Now you do know yourself how people have heard and portrayed Haiti in the news. Haiti. I'm so glad I met my friend, I call him B&B. B&B, been to Haiti on many occasions, and he knows what's going on in the world, because as soon as I share what he thinks and I tell him what I think, he says, bingo, we see a lot about what's going on in the world, the politics. Lots of things that you've heard about Haiti lately, to the point that you are not welcome to Haiti right now. You cannot go unless you go on a mission from United Nations. But to go to Haiti as a sightseeing, to go to Haiti as a tourist, unless you are on the cruise, but not as someone who will go to help out because there is a need. You cannot go physically. You could only go because you sent your support, and the Haitians who are there will do the work. That's the way it's working right now. But thank God it is working. It is working because what is going on in Haiti right now are Haitian-led, and they are doing a great job. And I thank God for that because they have been trained, they have been preparing for that, and we believe in equipping the saints to do the work. And God has multiplied, and we are very, very grateful. So what happened? Is there anything good going in Haiti right now? How many of you have heard about kidnapping going on in Haiti? How many of you have heard about the gangs? And they are multiplying. Gangs, all the time, here and there. And right now, 2 days ago, the gangs have taken another area in Haiti. People are running for their lives. My own wife, I left Haiti the first week in March last year. 2 weeks after, she said, Leon, you have to find a way to get me out of where we have lived for 54 years. Because the gangs were in fight with the policemen, and her life was in danger. Thank God, we found a way to rescue her. She was able to move and stay with my brother in the mountain. 2 weeks ago, the same thing happened again where my brother lives. The gangs invaded that area, and my wife was now able to move to another place. And you know how it is. I'm not in Haiti. She's not living in her own home, but moving from place to place to protect her life. That's not fun. And I'm here. Listen to this. And it's very hard on me. But I ask you to say a word for Jackie, my wife, where she is now. But in the midst of all this, people are willing to go to church when Sunday comes. They go to church. And one advantage that we have, where we are working, we're working in 5 different areas for 37 years. They know us. We are somewhat well respected in the area because the best schools, if you want your children to go to school, you send them to our school. If you are sick, we have the best clinic. If you want to learn a profession, that's where you go. So as a result, because of the 5 campuses that we have, and none of the campuses is more than 3 miles away, we are well known. We're there to stay, and we serve them. As a result of that, whenever you hear Pastor Leon, oh yes, Pastor Leon is a good guy, a man of God. He helps us a lot. We enjoy what he's doing. So we offer jobs, opportunity. We build a lot. So the building that we build, even the gangs, their friends, their parents, work for us. As a result of that, we are somewhat protected. We could do our daily work. Today, there was a staff meeting. And the staff meeting reported that of all that's going on in Haiti, we have 4 schools. The least amount of the students who come this last week to school was 97%. The least. So that means there's a school that has 90.2% of the students who come. And the reason they come, because that's where they have an education, and sometimes it's not just for the education. That's where they get a hot meal. We feed them every day. And many of them will come not because to have an education. Mom cannot feed us. But if we go to school, we'll receive a hot meal. They'll make sure they come to school. And I tell you what, whatever you do to help Haiti as far as education is concerned, you are changing the whole country. And that's what we see happening. In the 37 years that we've been there, because of the churches, we see lives changed. Because of the school that we have people, young people are educated, and they are everywhere in Haiti serving that country, their country. Some of them, because of their IQ so well, they receive scholarship to go and study abroad, like Canada, UK, the United States, and they come back to serve their country, all because of education. My friends, education is a key. You know that. It's very important. And we are striving to make a difference on that. But some of the children, whether they are in our school or other schools, they will go to school, but they cannot find a job. Job is not very easy because of the way things are governing in Haiti. So what we're doing, we are training them, a trade school. We learn them how to sew. We teach them how to sew, how to make pens, and have their own business. We have a computer science class. They come in computer and open their own business and make a life for themselves. Next year, we're going to add 2 more trades. We're going to teach them electricity and plumbing. And if everything goes well, we will add other trades like carpentry and mechanics. This is on the way. But one thing that I know I wanted to do long time ago, when I was in seminary, was to go back to Haiti in 1988 to start a Bible college, a seminary, or teach in one of them. I applied. They didn't know me. I was not hired. And I said, well, if I'm not going to hire, I'm going to start my own. So starting my own, I didn't have the funds to do that, so I started to teach on my own, bringing several young people to teach them, train them. And would you know, 3 years ago, a church heard about my passion to teach. They invested $250,000 to build a Bible college. And the Bible college has been built, and it is not a place that is safe for teachers to come, and we cannot come. And now, this coming September, since we cannot have the teachers to go, and I cannot go, the students cannot, God again had opened the door. We find 2 preachers who were in Africa, and now they retired in the States. They were doing just that, and they invested money to do the courses online. So since the student cannot come, they would go. So now we're going to have them online classes. Will start as of the first week in September. Isn't that God great? I mean, wonderful. I cannot be more excited because this is a dream that I wanted to see happen in my life for almost 36 years. And now I'm going to see it. And when the time comes, we will use the building as a classroom. We'll do visual, present, and physically, and as well as online. So we have a lot to thank God for. Another thing that is happening, it's a challenge. First Pres at Fayetteville and other churches who used to go to Haiti for the past 5 years, they have not been able to go because it's not secure. It's not safe enough to go. But what they are doing, the money that they would have spent in going, they are sending the money to us in Haiti so could we keep the work going. And thank God, our teachers have been paid. We hire 5 full-time doctors to work at the medical clinic, and we pay our people to teach English and so on and so forth, and the ministry is going very well. And I thank God for that. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And we are here to praise him and to thank him for what he's doing. We have big dreams. Because in Haiti, Sometimes we do it too small. I was guilty of that and early on. I remember God has taught me a lot during the 37 years that I've worked in Haiti. I used to pray, I said, God, in the Haitian way of thinking, I say, Lord, I would like for you to give me a goat. You know, that's the way the Haitian think. Give me a goat. And then when I finish praying, you see, you know what God has given me? A cow. I pray for a goat, but he gave me a cow. You know why he did that? To let me know that it's not about me. It's not you doing it. And when he gave me a cow, and then I said, oh Lord, thank you for the cow. What's next? He's got a bigger dream. Always a bigger one. So right now what I do, I say, Lord, tell me where you're going and I will follow you. Because he has amazed me so much that I want to follow him. And follow him, he has brought a lot of people who are passionate about the work and talk about it, and we are receiving support. So Claire, I told Claire, she has embraced this ministry so much. She has done such a great job in bringing me here. I think she's already done the best, the better part of it, to the point that I say, Claire, the way that you organize the whole thing, I think I have a job for you. You'd be good to be a good secretary and a good promoter of the ministry. And then she said, thanks, no thanks. And we were talking today. I said, you know what, Leon, I'm so glad that you are here. But I said, Claire, you've already done the better part of it. I think of you as my John the Baptist. You come, you proclaim, I'm coming, and then the way is already made and paved. All I have to do, just show up. Thank you so much, Claire. And thank you so much, because of Claire you are here. But I do know the best is yet to come, because God is in charge. We have lots of things that we would like to do. Haiti is not what it used to be. No. But God is. He has not changed. He said, I will be with you, no matter what. I'm with you. Move forward, and I'll show you what I can do. Start very little, but we serve a bigger God, a lot bigger than all of us. Definitely bigger than I am. Thank you so much for coming to listen. And I know you listen because you don't even know for sure, am I speaking English with an English accent? Or am I speaking English with a French accent? But you listen anyway. And because the way you listen, I bet you get the best you can do. But I'm pretty sure you might have some questions for me. And I want you to be able to ask those questions, because there are things that I said, you don't quite understand what I said, or some things that I don't even mention that you like to know more about it. I'm open for that, because I know you sacrifice your time to be here, and I want it to be a good experience for you. And I pray that what I share with you, reason with you, and all that I want to know, God is alive, and he is working in Haiti in the midst of the crisis and all the gangs and all the political unrest and all the greed and corruption that's going on in that country. God is working, not only in my life, but many other people's life as well. Pray for Haiti. You have in your hand a prayer card that a good friend of mine wrote, and I would like for you to listen to it in my own language. We speak Creole, we speak French as well. I could do it either in French or Creole, but I speak Creole when I was in my mother's womb. So I used to speak in Creole than even French or English. So I'll do it in Creole, and then after that, all of us will read it together in English, like it is. Bon Dieu, papa nous, Haïti gen pile défaut là-dedans, li nan en pile violence qui a passé à Haïti, il a 30 en pile jour pour ouais un l'autre jour vini. Yo grand goût pour manger, mais yo pas grand goût pour manger seulement, mais yo grand goût pour vous-même. Moi mando vous capable avec yo et encourager yo pour yo capable croire dans vous-même plus toujours. Y a marché dans fait noir, mais ou même c'est lumière. Ba yo direction, ba yo sagesse, pour yo capable aller plus devant. Voyez justice camper et faire moun qui a dirigé yo gen cœur pour moun yo et ba yo la justice pour yo capable marcher. Avant tout, aider yo pour yo capable marcher dans main yo. Nous prions tout ça dans le nom de Jésus-Christ. Amen. Let's read it now in English because it would sound a little better for you, right? English. Let's read it together. Loving God, accustomed to so many storms, Haiti is in the eyes of the hurricane of violence. They wait with caution, too afraid to leave their homes, even to find their daily bread. They are hungry for so much more than bread. We ask you, O Lord, to bring long-awaited peace to your people there. Be with each and every one, whispering encouragement to draw in their deep faith in you. They walk to the valley of the shadow of death, and though they fear, they know you are with them. Your rod and your staff comfort them. Give wisdom to leaders to care for the weak and ill, to lift up the poor and the powerless, to seek justice for all. Make room in the hearts of those with power to seek your wisdom in all their actions. And above all, hold each of your children in the palms of your hand. We pray all this in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you. Keep it. Please keep it. If you need extra to share with your friend, we have extra because Haiti needs your prayer. I have lots to go around. One more time, if you like to keep one and share with your friends or whomever, we'll be happy to give you more. Now, the time comes. Do we have anyone who would like to ask questions about what's going on in Haiti? Because, you know, when you're limited to how long you could speak, you have to be precise. And I found that in the States, if you let them go before time, they love you. But if you keep them after time, don't invite them anymore. Yes.
Is your wife relatively safe now? Is there any chance that she could join you in the States?
Thank you. The question is, my wife relatively safe now? Is there a chance that she might be able to join me? Relatively safe. Where she is now, I doubt if the gangs could get there. She's very far from everything else, and then where she is where the power that be in Haiti live as well. So it's not going to be easy for them to get there. There's a hope that she might join me in October. There's a lawyer who's working for at that right now. But with the new administration, with the immigration law right now, question. Now, I was hoping to go and see her next month. But I've heard so many crazy news, I'm all confused. If I were to go to Haiti, will I be able to come back? And if both of us stuck in Haiti, the ministry would not go very far. And thank God for technology. I'm able to talk with her 2 or 3, sometimes 4 times a day. We FaceTime. And she knows me enough to know to say that God is at hand. The fact that I'm not in Haiti now, I'll be dead. Because I'm not a person who will stay in my house and don't go out. Because that's the kind of person I am. I'll have to go and do what God asked me to do, and I will be exposed on the street. Who knows what will happen to me? And she said she's at peace because I'm not in Haiti now. But I'm hoping she will be able to join me. If not, I'll have to have a second plan B. And the plan B, she may have to leave Haiti and meet somewhere with me, and then so that I could travel from that, wherever it is, come to the States, and then we make somewhere else our home, not Haiti. But I will still be coming to the States. That's plan B. Any other question? Yes. No. Did you hear the question? Do we have children there? That's very smart. No, we do not have children of our own, but we have 2. One is in Boston, one is in Lynchburg, Virginia, and Boston, Massachusetts. So we don't have any children there. But my wife will answer differently, because the way she serves, we have 22 children at the school right now, 2,200 children at our school. Every single one of them thinks that my wife is their mom, and she thinks that they are their children. Because they come to us when they are 2.5 or 3 years old, and she watches them grow up, and they all call my wife mom. To the point that when they are not acting properly at home, no, seriously, when they are not acting properly at home with their own mom and dad, the mom or the dad will say, I'm going to call Madame Jackie for you. And that's it. Misbehave, cut off, because they know she will not put up with their misbehavior. So, yeah, we don't have any of our own, but we have 2 we adopt, and then she has about 2,200 plus. And many times I don't know them, but she knows them. Yes.
You have boys and girls.
Yes.
2,200. How are they transported to the school? Do you have transportation or?
Yeah. Because we are well known in the area, our children walk to go to school. Some have bicycles, and few of them will have a motorcycles. Either they pay to bring them to school, or their mom and dad will have motorcycles that will drive them to school. But more than half, walking distance.
And what language do they learn in?
You start speaking Creole at home. You go to school, you speak French from grade school to 6th grade, and then at 7th grade, you have a choice to speak Spanish or English, all the way to 13th grade. So they study 2 different languages, French or English, or French or Spanish, plus Creole, until they finish high school. And
Will girls be taking plumbing and electricity too?
we have one of our plumbers at the school. Is a girl. Yeah. We have a girl who's, I'll trust her. She's a good plumber. Yeah.
Government terrorism, the gangs are running the country, right?
The gangs are running in Haiti. There's no question about it. And sometimes you wonder the way the gangs are running the country, are the government part of the gangs? Oh, yes. Well, the gangs, I don't think all of them are Haitians. I don't think all the gangs are Haitians. I think the gangs, they're mixed. There are some of them who are paid by whoever to bring and train the Haitians how to do mafia stuff, and they stay and train them, and they're part of it. And I heard there are some Salvadorian in them. There are some guys from Honduras, some even from the DR, and some definitely from Colombia. They're
What's the
there.
relationship between Haiti and the Dominican Republic?
Ooh. Used to be. It's a one island separated only by a gate. By a gate. There was one time there was no gate. It was one island. And then become a gate. There was a time Haitians could go from Haiti to the DR and the Dominicans to Haiti. Now it's no relationship. If they know you are Haitian, you cross the border to go to the DR, they don't do it because your life is in danger. They'll kill you. Even I'm a legal resident in the United States, but because I have a Haitian passport, I cannot go to the US, to the Dominican Republic. Nope, it's a sad thing. The two countries don't get along at all right now. And here again, don't quote me on that, but I heard what's going on in Haiti right now. The power that be caused it to be like it is right now, because the goal in mind, the end of it, they want the Dominicans to take over the country, the whole country.
Oh, wow.
And in order to make that happen, they have to create the mess. The Haitians cannot do it on their own. We need somebody else close to do it for us. I mean, it's crazy. We don't know exactly what's going on in Haiti right now. But there is some power, whatever it is, whoever was making it happen. But they're saying the Haitians could not get along. They're killing each other. How they're killing each other? We don't make guns. Where the guns are coming from? Where do the gangs? The gangs are from Cité Soleil. Poor. There's no money. The gangs who are now, before they were making $5 a day for 10 hours of work. Where do they get the money? Who's finishing the guns? I know they're not working for the Haitian government. And I know they're not working for themselves. I know they've been paid to do what they're doing. Who's paying them? Yeah, follow the money. Exactly. That's true. But I know there are three sources of people who are doing what's going on in Haiti. First of all, they follow the money. They're in need. They have to eat. They don't have a job. So you pay them. They do it because of need. Second, who are paying them? I think there are two categories of people who are paying them. One is the crazy politicians, Haitian politicians, who are in connivance with politicians elsewhere. Well, I must be honest, with the USA too. Might be France, might be even Canada, helping them to do what they're doing. For what reason? What's the end of it? It's sad. So that's why I said, do pray for Haiti, because the Lord has called us, my wife and I, and other Haitian pastors to do work in Haiti. And as for me, I will do it. I will do it, and nothing is going to stop me. That's why I told you my wife is so happy that I'm not in Haiti, because I've done that before. Gangs do not fighting me. I'm not afraid. But I could do crazy things and then could cause my life. So it's good that I'm here sharing with you. Good question. I thought there was a hint somewhere.
Leon,
Yes.
we had
Aren't they cute?
and I want to go through, not the whole thing, but I want to skip to the pictures of the campuses.
Yeah. Oh, aren't they good? We get, I tell you, go back. Can you go back to? Yeah, you see a young man who's sewing, learning how to sew. And that sewing school, they sew all our uniforms. Our schools have uniforms. All the 2,200 students, they all wear uniforms. We supply one, the parents are supposed to supply another one. So this guy learned how to sew, so he's making uniforms and make a good living for himself. Yeah, good stuff. Well, yeah. Oh, this is a best medical school, medical clinic built for us by Samaritan Purse after the earthquake. And it's the best we have in 10 miles radius, and we're seeing over about 1,200 patients every week. That's the church, the most strongest church we have in the community. For Easter, I'm sure they will have over 1,700 coming to worship. Yes.
You have air conditioner in these buildings?
Yes, we have the air flowing in the building. But we do have 3 offices who have air conditioning because we have a lab tech. You have to have air conditioning. And I think the executive director has a AC in his room. But not in the classrooms, no.
How hot does it get down there?
Summertime, July, August, a little bit September, it could get up to the 96, even 102. But we have windows wide open, though. Vent flowing fans. And then the way our buildings are designed, the ventilation, that's where it comes and it goes up. Yeah.
Oh,
well
is this
designed.
mic on? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Eh,
You see
oh.
this building?
Wait
Exactly.
wait just a minute, please. Leon, hold on.
Yes.
The weekend I was down there, the temperature, the straight temperature without adding all the other stuff was 117. You said that was the hottest you'd ever been in your life.
Could be.
And I said, but you're Haitian. Okay, tell them a little bit more about
Yeah,
these 3
the
schools.
building, that's post-earthquake. Well built. Yeah, by the way, that's my wife, my boss. Well built, and the ventilation is very, very well done. They're not, for Haitians, we used with the heat. It's okay. It's not that bad. So, good building. The children are on recess playing soccer. That's the second largest church we have. For Easter, that church probably will have about 1,200 for Easter, but normally they have 800 to 900 on Sunday.
Leon,
Yes.
I noticed so many references to clean water systems.
Yes, we have 5.
Serious problem.
We do have clean water system with no problems because we work with living water for the world. And we give water by osmosis and doable drinking water every day. Last year, we passed out 680,000 gallons of water to the community. It's free. They come and get it. Yeah. Yes.
I know for a while you were doing the fish ponds.
Mm-hmm.
Would you explain how that worked?
Yeah, the fish pen I was not doing, but I was involved with it. It's another ministry in Haiti who was doing the fish pond. The fish pond is tilapia. You build a pond, and then you have the seedlings, you feed them, and then with the tilapia, you sell it in the market, and you feed it with, in the community too as well. And it's still going on in Haiti. A very good ministry. Yeah, yeah. Tilapia. Oh, that's I love this girl. Ooh. Don't you sound like it? Yeah. Now you notice that we have different uniforms. Look at them. Look, they're praying before the meal. Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 Oh, that's right. My wife is known for that. Haiti has lots of problems. What are the solutions? Three solutions to all the problems, she said. The first one is education. The second one is education. Can you guess the third one? And I think she's right. She's right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So thank you again for coming out. I really appreciate that. I think you need to give Claire a good clap. Would you please? Claire, you deserve it. You work for it, Claire. Come on, you do. She did a very good job, and then I just come and be. Thank you very much, Claire. I appreciate that. And then thank you very much for coming. And we hope and pray that you have a great rest day. And passing, I could tell you if you are for children, we have possibility if you want to adapt when going to school. Okay?
On the tables as you came in or are going out, some of you already picked everything up, but there are brochures about sponsoring a child. If you're interested, my circle at church does that as a circle, not as individuals. And you might want to be interested in that. There's also a write-up about Leon and HOM. And there's a report, the 2024 report from Haiti. They put that out every year. So anyway, pick something up on your way out if you haven't already. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you, friends. Appreciate it.